I'm a Surreal Life geek, man. Like I loved it, and I thought it said a lot about your character, or your character as a human being, when you would see like members of your cast that were getting harassed out in public, and you were like, "No, this shit isn't gonna fly. This isn't gonna."
Listen. I don't care. I don't care how you live your life. I don't care what you do behind your doors. I don't care who you love. I don't care how you decide what you do for a living. I don't care who you vote for. I don't care what you do when the lights go out. What I do care about is a bully. And I detest bullies. And that's probably because in ninth grade I was bullied. And there was no better feeling than actually seeing the person after I got into wrestling at a convenience store.
Oh, wow.
And confronting them and asking. And, because in ninth grade, I hadn't hit my growth spurt. I was a short, little, pudgy kid and probably like 5'4". And then when I saw 5'4", I don't know how much I weighed, but it wasn't impressive. And then running into him, and this person, didn't look much different. And at the time, I was 6'2", like 240. And being like, "You remember me?" And putting his head down and being like, "Yeah." I'm like, but then I thought, I'm doing what I detested in him. So I just
fair.
I hate a bully. I hate it. I cannot stand a bully.
But I seen, and again, it's been 15 years since I watched it, but I remember somebody said something like very rude to, I think it was Alexis Arquette, and you're like, "No, that shit is not going to fly here."
Yeah, and all they did it for was to make their buddies laugh.
Of course.
Like, I love a joke better than anybody. And if anybody ever goes through my phone and sees how me and my buddies talk to each other, I'll get canceled tomorrow. But I'm not doing that to people that aren't on that level with me,
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just hate it. I just cannot stand bullies. And Alexis, she couldn't. Well, I thought she couldn't stand up for it, but she did. I just wanted her to know that she wouldn't have went into that solo.
Yeah, I mean, why? That also always made me wonder, when you were there in that house, did you all ever talk like, "Oh, your brother was in wrestling a little bit"?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. And I mean, there was just so many different personalities in that house. And once the cameras went off, then you would actually get to know and get to see people for who they were. I mean, I grew up, and Tawny Katane was probably my very first crush.
Yeah,
watching her in the Whitesnake video, and then getting to spend 2 weeks with her in a house. I got to see a completely different side of her, so